When it comes to the larger perspective on what's happening around the world today, has diplomacy, Western diplomacy particularly so, failed us, given that we're looking at wars and nobody is adhering to that very rules-based order that you're talking about? Is the world really sleepwalking into another world war?
Well, I hope not. I mean, that's what we need to try to prevent. So what we've seen after the end of the Cold War was local conflicts, many of them. I mean, you've had some of them, we've had them all around the world. Now we're seeing more regional conflicts, like we're seeing in West Asia and with Iran, for instance. And what we try to do is to prevent it from spilling over to a global conflict. Now, two things to keep in mind. When we have rules and institutions and a framework, then we usually contain it. But the other point is to say that just because someone is breaking the rules doesn't mean that the system is null and void. I'll just give you one example. If someone gets a speeding ticket, it doesn't mean that the speed limits are a bad thing. So we need to continue to abide by them.
But if that car is being crushed for speeding, take for example what's happening right now. A head of state is abducted in the middle of the night. Another head of a country is decapitated, and there are missiles flying. All of this at a time when negotiations were going on, and the foreign minister, in case of Iran, the foreign minister of Oman said almost everything had been agreed to. So are we now looking at the law of the jungle and not the United Nations, no rules, might is right?
Unfortunately, we're seeing more of that. That is why I'm such a strong advocate of multilateralism and order. If there's a car crash, I hope the car has not crashed so badly that we can't fix it and repair it. So my idea is that you kind of have two options. They're fairly binary. One is a multipolar world, which is about transactions and deals and spheres of interest. That's what we're seeing right now, that, you know, the deals are sort of more bilateral than anything else. And then the other option is a multilateral world, where you have institutions, rules and norms and cooperation. Now, my argument is that it's countries like India that will decide the direction in which the world is going to tilt. And if we want to maintain the multilateral order, and by we I mean the global West, then we need to give more agency and power to countries like India. That's why I, for instance, have advocated a permanent seat in the UN Security Council for India, because then that would keep India promoting multilateralism rather than multipolarity.